In this very unassuming Easy Gloves box, I have quite possibly the most exciting unboxing on this channel. That's saying a lot. We've unboxed some Birkins, we've unboxed Kelly's, Holy Grail Louis Vuitton bags, Prada, you name it. But this is gonna be my first Celine bag, and I am super freaking excited to get it out and show you guys. So before we dive in, hey guys, my name's Caleb. I post luxury and lifestyle related content every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So if that's something you're into, hit the subscribe button down below. Consider joining our membership. We have an awesome engaged community, lots of extra perks, access, you name it. And today I am so freaking excited because I'm going to be sharing with you one of my Holy Grail bags. I'm one of those YouTubers who gets on their platform and says, oh, this is my plan for 2024. And literally like 5 weeks later, I'm unboxing something that wasn't on the list, but this is something I've wanted since about 2002. I was a wee little gayling in middle school when I first saw this bag on Sex and the City. Charlotte wears it in one of my favorite episodes. Let's get into it, and I'm going to give you a little bit of backstory about the bag, how I found it, and what is going to blow your mind is how much I paid. Buckle up, it's going to get crazy. So yes, within this Easy Gloves box is one of my Holy Grail bags, and I'm just so excited. Now, before I show you guys this, take notes, get your cards ready, get your PayPal, your eBay going, because I think this is a bag that is due a revival. I don't know, we could see a bit of a resurgence with this style. Get one while you still can because they literally cost nothing. Well, not nothing, but next to nothing. All right, so let me show you guys what I got. I picked up a 2002 Celine Boogie bag. This is phenomenal. So real talk, this bag, it's from 2002, like I said. This is from the Michael Kors era at Celine, which in and of itself could be its entire own video because there's just so much juicy drama. This bag was Celine's it bag in 2002, and I've already looked mine over, I've checked it out, I've cleaned it up, and I think if Celine date codes followed LVMH or Louis Vuitton date codes at the time, this bag itself is actually from February of 2005. The design itself, the boogie, is from 2002. This bag is nearly 20 years old and still looks nearly brand new. Like, can you even? So as soon as I saw Charlotte's on Sex and the City in that famous episode, I fell in love with the boogie bag. Now, the boogie bag itself comes in several variations. Like I said, this bag was made for about 10 years. It can be seen in exotics, it can be seen in patent, leather, suede, you name it, like whatever material was available, the boogie came in, and that's what's so fun about finding these. Now, Charlotte's version, it was a very classic, it was called the Boogie Night, and basically that's more of a deconstructed suede version with like rivets along all of the edges and details, and it is so good. However, finding that light powder baby blue in good condition without like gross brown handles is next to impossible. So for my first one, I thought, you know, let's play it safe. Let's just do a classic black leather, see if I actually like the style, because again, this isn't really like a lot of the bags in my collection. It's like a short, shallow tote, open top, divider down the middle. I don't own a lot of bags like this. In fact, I don't own any bags like this. Now listen guys, I'm gonna tell you what I paid. Your jaw is literally going to hit the floor, but I paid for this beautiful Celine Paris, made in Italy bag, full leather, mint condition almost. There's a couple things wrong with it. $140 on eBay. Mic drop. Okay, in case you maybe misheard and you thought like, oh, did he say 1,400? No, I said 140. $140 for this beautiful vintage Celine bag. And what I love about this bag is it is definitely a design of its time. So if we think back, like back then, you know, fashion trends weren't like now, like where they're so cyclical, like what's in summer is totally out by next spring. Like back then, like bag designs kind of stuck around for a while and they didn't really change a whole lot. Here it's like season to season. I can definitely see some inspiration from Kate Spade's 1993 Sam tote. I can see the Prada tote from 1995 that's recently been reeditioned. And it's just beautiful, minimal, classic design. I know gross gag me, but you could kind of say it's almost stealth wealth or quiet luxury in the fact that it's not really branded. And the boogie bag, this is like so far back in like fashion's memory that not a lot of people are going to be able to clock and be like, ooh, that's a Celine boogie. If they can, super cool, points for them. But with this bag, these rivets have the Triomphe logo, and then you have the Triomphe Celine here at the end, and really that's the only exterior branding. And then on the inside, you literally just have the Celine Made in Italy tag, so it's like very under the radar, and I think that's why I like it so much. Like I was saying, like it's minimal, it's under the radar, but it's still luxurious, It's a beautiful leather. So this is gonna be right at home with kind of like my 2024 style aesthetic. Now, bonus points if I could have found this in a stunning Bordeaux. I looked, I could have, it was like $500, but I didn't want to pay that, so I'm happy with black. Now, like I was saying, I paid 140, and that's kind of on the lower end. You can find these sub 100 if they're in like rough shape. I just happened to get really lucky, I think. High end, you could probably see these about maybe 600-700, depending on, like I said, materials. It could be made in crocodile, it could come in ostrich, it could literally be any number of things. They had some very beautiful limited editions. So just kind of go into this thinking like how much you want to pay personally for a Celine Boogie, because the deals are out there, you guys. Now, there are a couple of things that I want to share with you to look out for when you're buying your own. With the exterior, aside from the little nod to the Triumph logo, you have these two exterior pockets. Now, back when this bag was made, it probably could have fit my first cell phone, the Motorola V60i, right down in there. These days, I mean, those aren't terribly usable. You may be able to like stuff like a ticket in there or a receipt if you wanted, but something to look out for. So up at the top, you'll notice there isn't any stitching. This is just glued here at the top on the inside. So a lot of them that I found, that had separated. So keep an eye out for that. And then also this kind of arched detail around the side that also carries along the bottoms. That is literally just like a live edge of leather that has been just glazed. So a lot of the times these can be really cracked along the bottom. So make sure you're looking at that, because that's gonna age your bag, it's gonna date it. And even if you only spend 140, you still want something perfect. So make sure you check the photos. The interior linings came in two different interior styles that I found. The plain black twill, which is what I got, I prefer. There was also like a satiny version that had like Celine logos and like wording on it, and like, I don't know, I'm not the biggest satin lining fan. If it can't be like leather lined, then just give me like a nice cotton twill. I'll be happy. All right, like I was saying, it wasn't on my wish list, but it's something I've wanted for a really long time. And at $140, I was like, okay, I'd be stupid not to, right? Kind of. I don't know, bag math, you gotta love it. And that's all I have for you guys. I'm gonna switch into this bag because I'm so excited to carry it this weekend. And until next time, guys, stay safe, have fun. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.